Well, hello there and welcome back to my channel, or of course welcome to my channel if you're new. If you are new, then hello, lovely to meet you. My name is Alex, and if you are new here, make sure you stick around and subscribe. If you're not new and you've been here for a while, then why not make sure that notification bell is switched on just so you're notified of every single time that I upload. Firstly, just to let you know, if my quality looks a bit different, sounds a bit different, video looks a bit different, it's because I'm on my old camera. Basically my Canon camera decided to die. Hopefully it can get fixed. I'm hoping it's just like a battery fault or something, fingers crossed. So a couple of my videos might be a bit different because I'm on my old camera, but it's not a problem. I'm glad I've got this old camera, otherwise I wouldn't have been able to get any content out to you. But that is not going to stop me. So today we have such an exciting video because I am finally getting round to doing a ColourPop haul. Oh! So I have very recently got into ColourPop. I think I made an order back at the end of December, and this box contains a few orders that I've made in January and maybe the start of February. I will have another ColourPop haul coming soon. That will be like my March ColourPop haul. This is basically, oh no, that'll be my February, what? This is basically my January ColourPop haul, and then next month will be my February ColourPop haul, and it'll be in March. Does that make sense? Okay, moving on. So this is all the stuff that I bought in January. So if you'd like to see what ColourPop bits I picked up, then please keep watching. So just to let you know, ColourPop are obviously an American-based brand. So us people in the UK and stuff, we do have to pay customs and stuff. And I think it's only if you pay over $60, that's when you get free international shipping. If not, I think if it's under $60, it's about £9. It's about a tenner in shipping. And everyone has to pay customs. But the best thing about ColourPop is that it's all calculated at checkout, so you won't be stung with customs when it gets to the UK. It basically does it all for you at checkout, so you've already paid for that, which is amazing. And that's what's made me feel a bit more comfortable ordering on ColourPop. I don't know, me and my patrons have just recently gone on a massive ColourPop hype, and we're just constantly ordering from there now. But yeah, so these are all the bits I picked up. I'm very excited. I think we'll just get into it. Okay, so I'll show you a couple of oldie palettes that have been on the website for quite a while. The rest of this is like more newish releases. So firstly, I picked up this in the sale at the end of December. This is the Designer Collection Shadow palette. This is like the Disney Princess palette. This one. How cute is this packaging? I've not used any of this yet, apart from one particular collection, which I'll show you in a minute, which the video is already up. So let me know down below if you want to see any particular videos from any of this. But this is what the Designer Collection palette looks like. Oh my god, the screen's gone really dark. Hope you can see that. This went down in the sale. I think I got it for about $14 or something, which works out about £11. So I got a really good deal on it, and I actually wanted this initially when it first launched, but that was ages ago, like age ago, and they still have it on their website. So I thought I'd pick it up. It's a pretty cute like neutral palette. It has this row of mattes here, and then all of these two rows are shimmers. But I love Disney princesses and stuff, so I just really wanted the palette because it was Disney princesses. But that's a really cute neutral palette. Next, I picked up the Garden Variety palette. Now, I think this went down to $10 in the sale, and I just couldn't not. Just one of those palettes, again, with that, like one that you wanted but didn't want to pick up, but because it was on sale, you picked it up, you know. The packaging is absolutely adorable. Like, look at that. I absolutely love it. And this is what the palette looks like. It's super pretty. Again, a bit more of a neutral palette, but I think it has more like pinks and purples. You obviously have this pop of green in here as well. I did also have a blush with this, but I cannot for the life of me find it. I tried looking in my like new inbox that I have in my trolley, and I literally don't know where it is. If I ever do a video with this and I find it, I'll make sure to include in that video. But it's one of those pretty flower design, like literally exact same as this, blushes. So yeah, I did pick one of those up, but I have no idea where that is. Again, there's not a lot of mattes in here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. and the rest is shimmer, which is a pet peeve of mine, but hey ho, it's still a stunning palette. Okay, I picked up this, but not from ColourPop, from Depop, right? It actually breaks my heart because I paid £40 for this. 40, because I couldn't get it when it first initially launched because it sold out like so quickly, and I just thought it was never coming back because obviously this is like a Halloween palette. I just thought it was never coming back. Then on the website randomly like 2 weeks ago, $22 back in stock. It just happens, doesn't it? It's just so typical. Like, I paid someone £40 for this palette and it was on the website for $22 not too long ago. Like, what? That is just my luck all over. Do you know what I mean? But anyway, this is the Hocus Pocus Gather Round Sisters palette. I was so desperate for this. I love Hocus Pocus. I'm gutted I couldn't get it when it first launched, but this is what the packaging looks like, and this palette, guys, is absolutely stunning. Like, look at that. I literally love it. If you want to see a video on this, I know you can't buy it anymore, but if you do want to see a video on it, please let me know and I will include it in like a video or a tutorial or something. But again, a neutrally purpley toned palette. There is this beautiful khaki green in here as well. I love the packaging as well. Like, look at these. Yeah, this is just absolutely beautiful, and I can't believe I haven't got around to playing with it yet, but I definitely will at some point. I need to get myself out of this like phase of thinking that I can only use palettes for reviews and then I can use it for eye looks. Like, if I want to dive into this for an eye look for Instagram, like, why don't I just do that? Like, what is wrong with me? I don't know. I actually really like Star Wars, but I've never watched the Mandalorian series. I know Frank has and my brother has, but I haven't actually gotten around to watching it yet. And I actually got this palette because of Chelsea Baxter. She is a YouTuber. I will make sure I link her down below. I actually mention her quite a lot in my videos, so hi Chelsea if you're watching. She actually bought this palette. It comes smashed, and then ColourPop sent her another one. She put on her stories, and like the cheeky being that I am, I said, oh, if you're thinking of selling the other palette, like, please let me know how much and I'll happily pay for it, like, because I really wanted it. But it kept going out of stock on the website and stuff, and she was like, just pay postage. I was like, oh, okay. Okay then, hun, I will pay just postage. So I literally just paid for the postage for this. I pretty much got it for free. So yeah, this is the child palette. How cute is the packaging? It is absolutely adorable. Obviously got Baby Yoda on it. And this is the palette. So as you can see, it's obviously in really good condition. It hasn't been touched. However, this shimmer here was the one that smashed, but she did a good job at pressing it back in, and there's enough in there to last for a long time. So I am very happy to have this in my collection. It is super pretty greeny palette. I think this was about $16 if I remember rightly. Not their most expensive palettes, but it is a little bit more expensive than their usual like £9 monochrome palettes. I have so many of those and I haven't even used like 90% of them. I think I've only used one. Quick mention about the Lunar New Year collection. I have done a full video on this collection because I was like, this definitely needs its own video because I did buy a few bits from it. I picked up one of the palettes. This is the Lunar Has It palette. It's just one of those like £9 eyeshadow palettes, and you can actually like take the pans out, which is pretty cool. So that's the palette. I am actually an Ox myself, so I feel obliged to buy every Lunar New Year collection. This is the Super Shock highlighter. I actually bought this and the palette in a set for like $22 I think it was. And this is the packaging. How pretty is that? And the shade name is called Lantern Fest. This is what the highlighter looks like. Now it is that Super Shock creamy formula, like cream to powder formula. These are better applied with your finger, that I later learned, so that's why it's not really much of a blinding highlighter, because it is that super like soft texture. But nevertheless, it's super pretty, and I'm glad to have a Super Shock highlighter in my collection because I don't have anything like this. And then lastly, I picked up the lip set. I think Oh god, I can't remember now. It must have been about the same price for the lip set, because you get 3 lippy sticks in here. And I love these lippy sticks. Oh my god, the formula of these lipsticks are incredible. If you're ever making a ColourPop order, just add a lippy stick onto your order, and trust me, you are going to fall in love with this formula. So this one is the shade Red Pocket, which is a beautiful like bright red lipstick. This one is called Lucky Charm. It's still a red, but it's a bit more of a like wearable red lipstick. It's not as bright as Red Pocket, so yeah, it's just absolutely beautiful. And this last one is called Lion Dance, and this is the darkest one out of all of them. Definitely, like all 3 of these colours definitely represent the whole like fiery sign vibe, let's say vibe. So yeah, that is the lippy stick set. I'm really tempted to buy the whole bundle, but it's $99 and I cannot afford that right now. I'm going to save my favourite palette till last. It's not the newest palette, but it's my favourite. I picked up all of these little $10 palettes that they did. I can't remember what the collection is called. Does it say it on here? But it was like a whole collection, and I bought all 5 of the palettes. So this one is called Lyric, and they're all basically little 5-pan palettes. This one is stunning. This is the packaging it's in. Like, look how pretty this is. And I think most of them, if not all of them, have a glitter pan in them. Yeah, I have not got around to trying any of these yet. I need to like give myself a kick up the arse basically to do it, because these are absolutely stunning. The next one is called Ballad. Yeah, I think all of them were like $10, but if you bought all 5 of them, you got them for like $40 or something. This one is like the more cool toned palette. Look how pretty it is. Oh, this one doesn't have a glitter in it. Okay, maybe, yeah, maybe most of them have a glitter. I think it was maybe the odd 1 or 2 that didn't. Next is Amore. This is like a purpley toned palette. I just love them. Like, this packaging is so pretty. And they also brought out a Valentine's collection that had similar packaging, and I have picked up a couple of bits from that, and the black collection, the all black collection. And I've got a couple of other palettes on the way as well. Like, I've gone a bit ColourPop crazy recently. Oh, sorry, this one is Crush. This one is probably like the more wearable palette. Oh, I love that orangey tone in there. Like, that is so beautiful. Packaging is so satisfying as well. And the last one is called Cherish. Oh, maybe it was only the odd couple that had glitter in it. Ignore me. And this is what the Cherish palette looks like. So yeah, I bought all of those, and yeah, still yet to fill with them. If you'd like me to do individual videos or just compile it all into one, you just gotta let me know. Next, I also picked up the Wild Child palette. This palette is absolutely stunning, and if you have a medium to deep skin tone, I feel like this will be your new favourite nude palette. Like, look how stunning this is. Oh my god, I absolutely love it. It was like a whole collection. My friend Lizzie actually reviewed the collection, so if you want to see what the whole collection's about, I'll leave it linked down below. But there's a pressed glitter in here, beautiful dark deep rich brown shades. Oh my god, it is just so blimmin' beautiful. And I think their 9-pans are normally around $12, but these themed ones might be a bit more. I'm not 100% sure on that one. And the last palette, which did cause me a bit of grief, which I will explain, but my favourite one out of all the ones that I picked up, I got Fade into Hue. This is absolutely stunning. I did actually order this back at the end of December. Basically, me and one of the girls that were on my order both ordered this, so I was meant to have 2 of them arrive, but only 1 arrived. So I sent the one that come in the order to one of my patrons that ordered it, and then I messaged ColourPop and said, look, I've only had 1 arrive and I ordered 2. You can clearly see on the slip it says 2, only 1's arrived. And all they could do for me was say, here's a code for the palette, basically asking me to order it again. Now, I'm a UK customer, so getting it to the UK, I'd have to pay customs and shipping on top of it, because it's only like a $35 palette, I think. So they were like, yeah, we can send you a voucher to buy the palette again, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, wait a second. How can you expect me to accept a voucher when I'd have to pay shipping and customs just to get a palette that I've already paid for and already paid shipping and customs for? Like, make it make sense, honey, because it really don't. So basically, in the end, they were just like, look, we can offer you a one-time refund. I was like, okay, great. Why can't all brands just have amazing customer service? Like, it really baffles me. Like, some brands' customer service are amazing, but some brands are just like, honestly, it just doesn't, imagine if I was like a huge influencer. Imagine if I had like 1 million subscribers and I said to them, oh, one of my palettes missing, they'd send it out like that. But because I'm just a regular customer, they just don't care. So it really annoys me. But anyway, they managed to refund me. And then, that's not the end of it, by the way. I actually ordered this the same time I ordered the Wild Child palette, because Lizzie was making an order. And when they refunded me, they only refunded me the sale amount of the palette that it was at the time. They didn't refund me the whole amount, by the way, of this palette, because I think it's about $35. They only refunded me $25. Not even the amount I paid for it. They only refunded the sale amount. So I was just like, what? Like, I was just like, do you know what? I just give up, like, whatever. Like, and I said to Lizzie, while you're making an order, please can you order me the Fade Into Hue palette, because it was $25 at the time anyway. So the money that I got refunded, I just gave it straight to Lizzie and got the palette. But oh my god, you know, I just think like, it just doesn't make any sense. Like, you need to treat your customers a little bit better, do you know what I mean? But anyway, enough about that. This is the Fade Into Hue palette, most definitely the most exciting palette that I've got from them. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is what it looks like. How freaking stunning is this? So this is a rainbow palette, but it has I think maybe 4 glitter pans in it. It has pinks, oranges, yellows, greens, blues and purples. But this these are the types of palettes that make me super happy. I actually love them. It is so freaking stunning. I actually cannot wait to use it. And again, if you want me to do a video on this, please just let me know. I'll be more than happy to. Oh, I bloody love this palette. It is absolutely beautiful. Had so much grief actually finally getting it to my doorstep, but honestly, I love it so much. And a massive thank you to Lizzie for ordering it on her order and sending it to me. So yeah, that is everything that I have accumulated from ColourPop in January. As I said, I will have another ColourPop another ColourPop haul coming soon next month, probably around the same time next month as Revolution. I'm going to continue to do Revolution completely separate to my monthly buy hauls, because monthly buys are probably from like the odd brand or two, but I always order from Revolution like every single month, so I'm always going to have like a big haul from them. So I'm definitely going to do that from now on. And if I continue to order from ColourPop, and if it's only for the odd bits, I'll include it in my monthly buys. If not, I'll continue to do separate hauls. So yeah, I need to stop rambling now and finish off this video. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please let me know by smashing the thumbs up button. Please let me know what your opinion is of ColourPop. Is it a brand that you order from, or is it something that you avoid because of customs and stuff? I hope this video helped you in some way kind of get around the whole customs thing to the UK. If you haven't already, please subscribe down below, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!